Chapter 12. Reproduction in Plants. Parts of a flowering plant. Most plants have roots, stems and leaves. These are called the vegetative parts of the plant. Flowers are the reproductive parts of a plant. The male part produces male gametes, whereas the female part of the flower produces female gametes. Methods of reproduction in plants. Asexual reproduction in plants. The production of new plants from a single parent without the involvement of gametes is called asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, new plants are obtained from single parent without production of seeds. Sexual reproduction in plants. The production of new plants from the existing parents by the fusion of their gametes is called sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, new plants are obtained from existing plants through seeds. Asexual reproduction in plants. The asexual reproduction in plants can take place by the following methods: vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, spore formation. Vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation is a type of asexual reproduction in which new plants are produced from roots, stems, leaves, and buds. Since production is through the vegetative parts of the plant, it is known as vegetative propagation. Stem tuber. The underground stem of potato is called a stem tuber. A tuber is the swollen underground stem of a plant which has stored food. It has buds called eyes. New potato plant growing from eyes of potato tuber. Shoots. Eye. Stem bulbs. Underground stems of onion, tulip and lily are called bulbs. They are thick, short, underground stems which contain abundant reserve food. Rhizome. Underground stems of ginger, turmeric are called rhizome. Rhizome of ginger. Subaerial stems. In some plants, branches growing from the base of the stem creep along the ground or just below the ground. Grasses, strawberry plant, mint plant grow in this manner in natural condition. Vegetative propagation by roots. Certain plants have tuberous roots which are swollen due to the storage of food. A new sweet potato plant grows from each bud on the old sweet potato. New plant growing from bud. Sweet potato, root tuber. Vegetative propagation by leaves. The leaves of plants like bryophyllum and begonia produce buds on the notches in their margins. Budding. In budding, a small bulb-like projection called a bud comes out from the parent plant. The bud gradually grows and gets detached from the parent cell and forms a new plant. Fragmentation. This process of reproduction is called fragmentation, the breaking up of the body of a plant into two or more fragments, where each fragment grows and matures to form a new plant, is called fragmentation. Spore formation. Fungus plant called bread mold grows from spores which are almost present in the air around us. This bread mold, when observed under the magnifying glass, consists of thread-like projections called hyphae. It has a knob-like structure called sporangium at the top of erect hyphae called sporangiophore. Each sporangium contains hundreds of minute spores enclosed in it. These spores are in the cluster of sporangia called sori on the underside of their leaves. Reproduction through spore formation in fern. Sori, cluster of sporangia containing spores. Frond leaf. Sexual reproduction in plants. The plants that have flowers are called flowering plants. Stamen, male reproductive organ of a plant. Here, anther has been cut open to show pollen grains inside it. Pollen grains, anther, stamen, filament. Pistil. Pistil is the female reproductive organ of the plant. It is made of 3 parts: stigma, style, and ovary. Unisexual and